Welcome to another installment of This Is Not Normal on the Political Drain podcast with Drill Sergeant Doug, aka Admin Doug, a U.S. Army veteran, teacher, musician, and family man from Jamaica, now fights for justice and democracy through commentary and humor. Follow him on YouTube at Political Drain and at Sons of Liberty Official as Drill Sergeant, aka Admin Doug, continues to protect our freedoms.
The body of Kyle Basinga, say his name, a 21-year-old black man, was found hanging from a tree.
What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. And I got a call from the Revolutionary Black Panther Party chairman the other day, Dr. Ali Muhammad, MD, and he told us this.
All power to the people. So this is Chief Dr. Ali Muhammad, MD, the national leader of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, with another public service announcement for you, family. On February 18, 2026, in Marietta, Georgia, at Fair Oaks Park, the body of Kyle Basinga, say his name, a 21-year-old black man, was found hanging from a tree. Now, how high the rope was actually strung up, it was so high that they had to use a fireman ladder to get it. And he was way miles within this area. No car, no vehicle, no nothing. So this was a message to us that they're trying to do to us. A lynching of this young black man, missing since February 14. And in this area, it's colloquially called a block, meaning people are always out there and always everywhere. So it's to send us a message. It also means that his body was put there earlier that morning before everybody came out because he was missing since the 14th. So his body, they killed him, abused him, did whatever they did, and then put his body there for us to see 4 days later. We will not sit idly by. I will be in Marietta, Georgia.
So will we. So will we. We'll be there. We're going to be covering it live at 4:30. Tune in right here. And if you're part of Closer to the Edge broadcast, then tune in there. But tune in here or there, 4:30. We're covering it live. I plan not only on being there, but participating. We will not sit idly by. You got the wrong ones. We're going to hear what the speeches, the people who speak have to say. We're going to go behind the scenes as much as possible because I do have a relationship with this man, with this king. And we're going to see what they have to say, why they're here, and what it means to be active. We will not sit idly by. I'll see you live. We're covering it. We'll be there. Because we are the hub of the resistance. All right? Make sure you donate and help out the Black Panther Party. They've been doing good things.
Sunday, leaving today. I'll be there in Marietta, Georgia, Sunday. I want y'all to meet me there at 4 p.m. Fair Oaks Park. All power to the people and Black Power. See you on the ground.
We need your support. In order to keep this work powerful, please contribute a monetary contribution to RBPP National HQ1 on Cash App. You can also do it via PayPal. Both QR codes are present. It is very important that the power and justice of the people is always on point at all times. We appreciate you. All power to the people.
Today, Operation Creep arrested 2 ICE officers for repeated offenses in soliciting minors for sex. One of those was responsible for a myriad of background checks for those that want to serve in ICE. He's responsible for their background checks. Most of those background checks deliberately don't come back until they're already on the ground performing duties. They're deferred. They get 47 days of training in honor of the 47th president. These are the words of Christy Nome on the White House account on Truth Social. I had 10 weeks to learn how to march, give a reporting statement, salute, and the basics of military life, followed by 12 weeks of training to to learn to handle and inventory high explosives and precision-guided munitions. And then another year of apprenticeship in a 3-inch thick journal of training manuals, just to be a journeyman in my career field in the Air Force. The job requirements explicitly of ICE agents is to be a member or supporter of white supremacy. ICE agents come directly from the KKK, from the Proud Boys, from January 6ers, who shouted and were sent to hang Mike Pence, who brought pipe bombs to our Capitol. The incompetence is the point. The terror is the point. ICE is the executive branch's terrorist organization. The atrocities do not end at the detention centers. They are merely checkpoints for a myriad of human trafficking violations. Myriads of human beings, our God's brothers and sisters, and our sheep's pasture, our family, our friends, the mothers of children who are U.S.-born citizens disappeared into the night and sent to God knows where, in God only knows terrible conditions, deported to countries they are not from, to slave encampments, to concentration camps, unnamed, deprived of their rights, their property, their money, never to be seen again. Others shot in the back, on the ground, their hands splayed, their eyes full of pepper spray.
Excuse me.
Disarmed explicitly 2 full seconds after they were disarmed, shot in the back in front of all of us. A true community servant who worked for my VA.
Excuse me, sir, your time is up. Thank you.
Everything this young man said is true, except you replaced every time he said federal with white. It's white supremacy.
Your time is up.
That's what it is. It is not federal supremacy. It is white supremacy, government.
That's right.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing. None of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.
That was the Political Drain podcast, which can be heard on www.groovechillradio.com/political-drain and can be viewed on the Political Drain YouTube channel anytime. Once again, thank you for listening to Groove Chill as we resist fascism in any form, pursue democracy, peace, and love.